How's it going, guys? In this video we're going to be taking a look at the NECA Child's Play Chucky figure based off of the 1988 classic starring Alex Vincent as Andy, Catherine Hicks as his mother, and the great Brad Dourif as the voice of Chucky himself. So let's go ahead and get a quick look around the box and we'll get them opened up and get a better look at the figure. So for starters, guys, I have to say I really like the cover to this. It really kind of gives me the nostalgia feels for the 80s. Those big figures, talking figures like Teddy Ruxpin and stuff. It looks like it has a box and it shows the figure there. Good guys, and then the saying he wants you for a best friend. Yeah, collect all good guy accessories. Yeah, so this really harkens back to the 80s and the toys from back then. On the side, good guys again, with the saying he wants you for a best friend. It's got like different photo or art shots of the figure, NECA Real Toys. And then on the back we have some photo shots of the actual figure, and then again that cartoony advertisement. On the other side we still have some other depictions of the good guy dolls in different outfits. NECA Real Toys at the bottom there, and yeah. So there's a figure, full photo shot of the figure, and then there's the figure itself. Yeah, I am Chucky. Very, very nice. Comes with a lot of stuff. Let's get them off to the side and get them opened up and get a better look at the figure. As for his accessories, guys, for starters, he comes with 3 swappable hands. Looks like they are gripping hands, and these are pretty tiny, guys, so bear with me. I hope the camera picks it up well enough. He's got 1 gripping hand, and then he's got another gripping hand, and these are tiny, but still pretty good. Still dig the there's not much detail on them, but you could tell they look like you know, like doll hands, and more of an open hand or gestured hand. So not too bad. Looks like there's a QC issue on this one. Looks like there's some plastic that didn't get cut all the way through, but not a deal breaker. Still looks pretty cool. Up next, guys, he comes with a little pistol. And again, these are really tiny, so you're gonna have to bear with me, but I really dig the attention to detail that NECA put into this. The coloring is nice, that gunmetal gray, and a little handle there. Pretty solid, I'd say, for this being this small. Really, really nice detail on this. Up next, he comes with a hammer, guys, and this hammer, I like the design of it. It's actually pretty cool. So the camera picks it up, but the hammer itself actually says "Good Guys" right there on the handle. I thought that was pretty cool, and yeah, looks pretty solid. Decent accessory, I'd say. I like the coloring on this. Really, really nice. And then the fact that NECA can get that small of a print on an accessory like this, I'd say that's pretty cool. Up next, guys, he has his knife in his hand. Really, really dig this. I believe this is from the second film, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I like it's a part where he gets his hand blown off, and then he basically puts a blade in it and ends up using it as a blade. I like that they have the duct tape there around the forearm, and yeah, really, really nice. I would be careful with the blade though; it's pretty flimsy. But really, really dig the detail on the blade. Really, really nice. And again, I like the duct tape effect too. That looks really cool. Next, guys, he comes with a baseball bat. Really, really nice detail. Not too much like some of the other bats I've seen where it has that wood grain, but more of a toy-looking bat, which I guess makes sense for a doll, for the doll Chucky. And then he also comes with a ruler, which says "Good Guys" on it. Play Pals Toys. And yeah, just love the detail on this. It's like really, really small. The printing and stuff like that, the font, I really, really dig that. NECA did a great job with this. And if you remember, this is from that scene where he beats the teacher to death with the ruler. Really intense scene. Really dig it. It's messed up, but really glad that NECA included this with this release. It's really, really cool. The bat's pretty cool too, but I feel like kind of missed the mark in regards to the wood grain. I wish they would have put the wood grain on that. But again, if it's supposed to be depicting like a toy bat, then I can understand that. Up next, guys, he comes with quite a few knives. Yeah, so he comes with this dagger or this little knife here. I don't know if the camera picks it up well enough. Really love the detail in this. Really solid. Love the colors. And again, I believe this blade ends up becoming, he uses this for this part in part 2. I think it's in part 2. I'm trying to recall. It's been a while since I've seen the films, but it looks similar in the looking blade. And if I remember, it was this blade he ends up putting here. So if you guys remember, comment down below and let me know. But I'm pretty sure this is from the second film. But really solid detail. Love the colors again. And then also he comes with this knife, which really solid detail again. I love that NECA can get that little detail in stuff like this. Really dig it. You can see a little skull there with the crossbones and the little leaf. Really solid detail, guys. Love the coloring on this as well. Again, I would be careful. Actually, this blade is not too flimsy. So we got a big old Bowie knife, whatever, however you want to say it. This thing is huge. Really cool looking blade. I think you can probably use this with, this can double as a accessory for another figure for sure. I mean, it is pretty legit. Blade is not flimsy, so that's pretty cool. Dig that. The hilt looks nice. The coloring on this looks really nice. You can see like sort of like that bandage hilt sort of thing. It's not textured though, but really solid. Really dig this. It also comes with another blade, a butcher knife, which again, I think this could also, what's cool about these accessories is I feel like they can double for other figures. This knife does have some good detail on it, like the rivets there in the side, and I love the coloring on this. I wish some of these would have had like a blood splatter or something, some sort of like a blood wash on it, but not a deal breaker or anything. Up next, guys, he comes with a straight razor, which I believe this is from part 3 when Andy goes to military school and Chucky ends up killing the barber, and yeah, some really funny one-liners in that movie. But as for the accessory itself, I see the handle looks like it's worn or it's old. I like how they kind of put that wash to it. I don't know if the camera picks it up well enough, but really solid detail. I would say this is flimsy, so be kind of careful with the blade part of it, but I still love the coloring on this. It came out pretty stellar. Another thing he comes with, guys, he comes with basically a good guy doll box. So really dig this. You can actually put this together and fit the doll in this, so it'll be like one of those old school 80s, you know, talking toys or whatever, like Teddy Ruxpin or something like that. If you remember what Teddy Ruxpin is. But next, guys, he comes with 3 head sculpts. He comes with one where he looks rather upset, and as you can tell, his receding hairline starts growing a little bit more. Yeah, he looks crazed in this in this face, which is pretty cool. I love the detail on this. Yeah, I love the strands, the hair strands in this. I think the mold came out pretty great. The coloring came out great. The eyes look stellar. The next head sculpt that he comes with one that's more jacked up. It's more stitched up on the face. Yeah, I really dig this one. I actually like the hair on this one, the way that's sculpted on this guy. It's got that like parted there at the top, and I just really dig this head sculpt because I like basically the stitching. He stitched himself up, and he's still got that crazy look on his face. You see a little blood wash there in the eye. Again, I really dig this head sculpt. I might pose him with this one, but I'm not too sure yet. But definitely dig it. I'm glad NECA, I mean, as you can see, NECA really loaded this release up with stuff. So, and finally, guys, he comes with a gnarly head sculpt where half his face is like burned off or torn off or whatever. Again, love the detail on this, the blood coloring, the wash and all that stuff, and the way that it's like kind of splattered across the face here. Really dig that. I don't know if the camera picks it up well enough, but you see all the skull and the bits and stuff like that. Really dig that. He still has that crazed laughing look on his face, and then you can see where the hair is kind of like torn away or burned away. And again, the hair sculpt is really nice. Really dig the strands and the way it came out and turned out. So I wanted to do a size comparison, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring in little Sam and see how they size up with each other. As you can see, little Sam is a little bit bigger. I would say the molds are different. I would say that they're about, probably the torso part maybe is about the same size, and like maybe the legs are a little bit longer on Sam as well as the arms. But overall, I really dig both figures. That about wraps it up for this video, guys. Comment down below, let me know what you thought of the figure. Are you a fan of the Child's Play film franchise? Which is your favorite? Which is your least favorite? My favorite is still the original part 1, but I do like part 2 and part 3. So basically the original trilogy I am a big fan of. I do like Bride of Chucky. Beyond that, I kind of felt they started kind of going way too silly. Nothing against the series, just for me, the original 3 are my favorite. I haven't caught the series yet. I plan to because I hear it's really good. If you've seen it, definitely comment down below and let me know. If you're new to the channel, feel free to like, share, subscribe. If you're not new to the channel, thanks again, guys, for coming back and for the continued support. I really appreciate it. Seriously, guys, I can't thank y'all enough. Until then, guys, we'll see you in the next video. Take it easy and have a good one.